This is one of the lounge areas at Pima Community College East campus, and this is actually a beautiful little corner with two ash trees, one here and one there, and then they have some, I don't know what kind of plants these are, but I like them. I like the way they look underneath the ash trees. They have red flowers. They smell good too. They smell really good. And then these look like the same type as these red flowers, except, of course, they're purple. Let me see if they smell the same. They kind of smell the same, more or less. But look how much shade there is. One reason there's so much shade is because this wall, but I just like the bushes underneath these two ash trees. And I actually have about 3 ash trees at my house. And I like these bushes too. This one's easily 5 feet tall. It rises up to my shoulders, and the flowers, they smell okay. They're not as strong as the other flowers on those bushes. However, they smell pretty good. Here's an up close of the ash. And then over here, there are 3 of these, what do you call these? I don't want to say pine. Actually, there's 4. Palms. They look pretty nice. It's just, if I were to buy some of these and put them in my yard, I don't know how to cut these scales. Look at the palms. They're not very hard. And they look nice. I like them. My gosh, there's actually 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. This large one. And it's, I don't want to say it's flimsy, but if I push it, it definitely moves. Yeah, this is very nicely landscaped. I like it. And then here's the water system. I don't know if I'll be able to open it. Yeah, but that has valves in it, and then the valves connect to these. Automatic irrigation. And then on the other side they have other areas for eating your lunch or your dinner while you're studying and taking a break like I am now from studying. And then there's probably a really nice, actually I don't want to say my favorite area because there's so many trees. And then here's a large ditch or trench. And then those bushes right there, the ones that are 4 feet tall, Fabi and I have those in our front yard, but they're only a foot or 2 tall now. It looks like they hit about 4 feet 6 inches. I can't wait till ours get that big because they'll provide some nice shade, a little bit of shade on the ground. And then you can see the sun through the trees. Yeah, I like this area. It's so nice right here. Feels nice. And then there's a animal right over there. It looks like a squirrel. It's a big one. Watch. It's right there. Let's see if it moves towards us. See what it does. It hasn't moved yet. It's just hanging out. And I changed the clarity on my phone so that hopefully the video quality is a lot better than what I had it at earlier. So there's the squirrel right there. It's just hanging out. And then this guy's walking, going to walk above it. Let's see if it runs away or here it's a guy. Nope. Wow, look at this leaf. Oh my gosh. Let's walk towards the squirrel. Let's be adventurous. These are nice. And we'll take a little walk over to the south side of the campus before I go back to studying. And there's another ash tree straight ahead. And then this is a, what is this again? This is a, oh man. It starts with a W. A willow? Texas willow? We have one of these in our front yard. And it's probably about this big. It's probably about that big. And these are sold at the Home Depot. Foot tall for only $15. And they become nice shade trees if you let them grow large enough and tall enough. If you trim the leaves well enough. Wow, look at all those vines. Oh my gosh. And there are 3 Palo Verdes. Let's see, that's an ash. Then we got 1 Palo Verde. 1, 2, 3. And actually, that's just, wait. 1, 2, 3. And these are nice trees too, but I don't know what they are called. I like the leaves. The leaves on them. And then this area needs to be maintained. But it's probably not maintained because not a lot of students hang out in that area. A tall Palo Verde. And then one of my favorite trees at this campus, a Texas laurel. And these stay green all throughout the year. Fabi and I bought one of these recently for our backyard, and it finally started sprouting new leaves. And I love the way they look. You can either have them as a bush, or you can grow them as a large tree. At the Savannah Nursery on Houghton and Drexel, they have one that's a very large tree. Probably bigger than that. Actually, bigger than that one. It's one solid trunk, and then it turns into like nice foliage at the top. And then those are all Texas laurels. And then also over there in the back, Texas laurels. And all these are mesquite trees. And then the sun's up there. And with the shade, it's not very warm or hot here in this area. It's very pleasant. What I've done is I have taken some seeds to try to grow these Texas laurels from seeds. And it's been about a week since I planted the last batch of seeds that I took from one of these trees. And we'll see if we have a tree grow from seed, and I hope so, because the more Texas laurels I have around our house, the better, because I really like these trees. And in the springtime, the flowers that bloom off the leaves are purple, and they smell like grapes. The only bad thing is that they bloom for about 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks, you don't get any more flowers, and you have to wait another year for more grape-scented flowers. However, during the entire year, they maintain their green foliage. It's a very beautiful bush. And then our bush in our front yard at our house is this big. However, there are no berries. See the berries here? We don't have any berries. We just have these like seeds. And I have tried hand pollinating them with Q-tips, but it hasn't worked yet. But it's only been a week since I've hand pollinated those flowers. And then the cafeteria is right here. And this is where I eat lunch.